South Africa cricket team in Sri Lanka in 2005-06. The South Africa cricket team are touring Sri Lanka September and October 2005. South Africa are a team made up of the second tier of South African cricketers, just below the national team. They played Sri Lanka for 2 first-class matches, and the hosts won the first by a convincing margin. Sri Lanka were also looking on course to win the second, but for an attritional batting effort from Hashim Amla and Johan Botha, who lasted 41 overs to draw the final game, meaning that the hosts won the 2-match series 1-0. Sanjeewa Weerakoon took 19 wickets in 2 games for Sri Lanka A, while opening batsman Avishka Gunawardene impressed with the bat, scoring 207 runs in 4 innings. For South Africa, no one individual really impressed, as captain Jacques Rudolph was the top scorer, 149 runs in 4 innings, while Monde Zondeki took 9 wickets at an average of 20.77. The tourists now start a 3-team one-day tournament, also including New Zealand A squads. South Africa A, Jacques Rudolph captain, Thomit Solkyle wicket-keeper, Paul Adams, Hashim Amla, Johan Botha, Xander de Bruyn, Jean-Paul Duminy, Tyrone Henderson, Justin Ontong, Andrew Puttick, Dale Steyn, Alfonso Thomas, Johan van der Waf. Sri Lanka A, Avishka Gunawardene captain, Prasanna Jayawardene wicket-keeper, Ian Daniel, Pradeep Jayaprakashtaran, Charith Jayawira, Kaushal Lokhu Ratchji, Dilhara Lokhu Hettig, Siraj Mohammed, Jehan Mubarak, Rukaira Perera, Upal Faranga, Michael Van Dort, Sanjeewa Weerakoon, Chanka Wijsing. Schedule. This is for the first-class series only. For the one-day series, please see Sri Lanka Team Tri-Series in 2005-06. Match details. Sri Lanka Development Roman 11 v South Africa A 4-5 September. Match drawn. In a match shortened to 1 day by rain, South Africa declared on 172-6. Jacques Rudolph top scoring with 37, while Dilruwan Perera took 2 for 51. 2 players retired. In 39 overs, the Development Roman 11 were bowled out to 139 for 9, Paul Adams taking 3 for 18 and Justin Ontong 2 for 28. Amla Sandaruwan top scored with 41 as the hosts made 148 for 9. Cricinfo scorecard. Tour match Sri Lanka v South Africa A, 7-9 September. Sri Lanka won by 6 wickets. A strong Sri Lanka side, including 3 players who appeared in the recent ODI series against Bangladesh, converted a 21-run first innings defeat into a comfortable 6-wicket victory. Sri Lanka had put South Africa into bat, but conceded 68 runs to the opening partnership of Andrew Puttick and Jacques Rudolph. 3 Sri Lankan bowlers got wickets, yet South Africa fought well to make it to 157 for 3. But then Sanjeewa Weerakoon started a burst as 3 wickets fell in 13 balls without the scoreboard ticking over. Johan Botha stayed in for 90 minutes, allowing Xander de Bruyn to hit out, but Weerakoon returned to end with figures of 6 for 59, while de Bruyn was left stranded on 100. South Africa's bowlers shared out wickets, Monde Zondeki taking 3 for 54 as Sri Lanka crashed to 126 for 6. However, spinner Kaushal Lokhu Ratchji made an entertaining half-century, and despite 3 wickets from Paul Adams, Sri Lanka made it to 224. In the second innings, Weerakoon got his best first-class returns, dismissing 4 South African batsmen for 0, including Centurion de Bruyn, as South Africa collapsed twice, first from 71 4-1 to 89-4-6, and then from 171-4-7 to 173. Weerakoon ended with 7-for-47 for a match total of 13-for-106 as Sri Lanka were set 200 to win. Avishka Gunawardene repaired his first innings duck, making 83, as Sri Lanka chased down the target with ease, Zondeki getting the best figures again, but this time only 1 wicket for 27. Cricinfo scorecard. Tour match Sri Lanka A South Africa A 14-16 September. Match drawn. This match was moved from Kandy to Dambulla due to a waterlogged ground at the Asgeria Stadium, and consequently shortened from 4 to 3 days as the plans had to be reorganized. In addition, wet pitch shortened the first day to 65 overs, but when it finally got underway, South Africa immediately established dominance. Zondeki got 3 wickets early on, as the hosts made it to 99-4-5, but an entertaining 45-run stand between Tharanga and Lokhuhetide took Sri Lanka past 150. Charith Jayawira also hit 3 fours in a half-hour unbeaten 17, and Sri Lanka posted 206 in 48 overs. Jacques Rudolph and Hashim Amla were in control of the bowlers in the evening session, making their way to 71-1, but Weerakoon continued on his fantastic series with 6 wickets including Rudolph, Amla and Xander de Bruyne for 66 runs. South Africa were reeling on 148-6, but Tyrone Henderson blitzed his way to 50, adding 72 in 12 overs with Paul Adams, as the tourists earned a 48-run lead. South Africa once again got a good start with the ball, Zondeki getting Tharanga and Ian Daniel out-caught, but Lokhuhetide once again defied them, as he and Captain Gunawardene were batting on the third morning with a slender lead of 127. Lokhuhetide hit 6 fours and 1 6 on the way to 51, and his 79-run partnership brought Sri Lanka out of trouble. Johan Botha eventually had him caught, but the damage had been done, and Gunawardene could also get his century, as Sri Lanka set the tourists 219 to win. South Africa were immediately set on the back foot, losing openers Puttick and Rudolph early to have the score at 5 runs for 2 wickets, and Jayawira then took 3 wickets as South Africa struggled to 57-5. Jayawira, however, was not allowed to bowl, possibly due to the light conditions, and Weerakoon went wicketless as Amla and Botha survived 41 overs and 2.5 hours to draw the game. Nevertheless, the hosts won the series 1-0. Cricinfo scorecard.